Kansas City Police Chief Rick Smith is opening up about the strain his department's under. First came the pandemic, then protests against police brutality and systemic racism. Now his department is facing some serious budget cuts. Here's investigative reporter Angie Ricono.
You got to question whether your employment is worth that much anxiety to the rest of your family. So it is a tough time.
Chief Rick Smith says the past few weeks have been grueling on his officers. The department is now offering counseling.
I got to tell you, we didn't know if one person would show up or five, and they have been overwhelmingly attended, and that we've had to add sessions, and we've had a session for the families to come in so they can talk also.
Have any officers quit or resigned due to the pressure?
Not that I know of yet. I haven't seen any notice yet. Now, someone could be in the midst of the paperwork, but none that I've been notified about.
Police departments are under fire.
What do you think about that when you sit here as a police chief and you realize there's these discussions across the nation about defunding the police?
I think we have to be very careful that you're not defunding the call for help from 911.
Kansas City Police Stevenson.
Those citizens are expecting a level of service from the police department. And if you pull those funds away, they are never going to get the same level of service they had. And so to everyone I say about defunding, be careful about what we're sending and what expectations we're sending to our citizens who rely on the police department.
He points out 25,000 people called 911 for help during the 2 weeks of protests on the plaza. He sees the positive. People still trusted the police. The other positive, body cameras. Those were donated by the D. Bruce Foundation.
Here we have a community who listens to the other parts of the community are saying, hey, we need this equipment. We want our police department to have it. I think it's awesome, to tell you the truth.
Officers will be able to turn off body cameras for bathroom breaks and personal phone calls, but there will be safeguards.
We also are going to have automatic triggers, like if you turn on your lights and sirens on the police car, that your body camera is going to come on automatically rather than the officer relying on the officer to turn it on. There'll be an automatic switch, so the camera will automatically engage.
Body cameras come with a heavy price tag. Storage for all of that video is expensive.
I'm very concerned.
And right now, the department is already being asked to possibly cut $10.6 million from its budget. So it's do more with less when you are in a pressure cooker.
Did you ever think this job would be this difficult?
I know. I didn't think it would be, and so quick, right? Overnight.
The chief answered every question we asked, and even tough questions from viewers. We learned the officers seen here in this viral video and this picture are all still working.
They felt like it was a justifiable arrest and it needed to be made.
The Jackson County prosecutor is reviewing those complaints, but the officer involved in a recent fatal shooting is now on administrative leave. An outside agency is investigating.
You were willing to sit down and discuss this. What would you like people at home to know?
I think I've been trying to say, everyone wants to look at the police department always as an enforcement arm, which we do. But what I want everyone to know is every day in this city, the officers of the Kansas City, Missouri Police Department are out helping people. We help them with their needs, we help them with their disturbances, we help them with their neighbors, we help them with their cars. We're there every day to help people in this city. And we do much more helping than we do enforcing. And I would like people to know that this police department is dedicated to helping people and to making sure that this city is the best city it can be.
We asked the police chief about chokeholds and a technique called LVNR. And the police chief defended this, and he said it is not a chokehold, but it does involve an officer putting their arm around someone's neck. He even offered for me to go to the police academy to learn more. So I'll be heading there tomorrow, and I'll bring you that report. In Kansas City, Angie Ricono, KCTV5 News.